All right, folks, local candidates making the New York Times. First it was the Greensboro News and Record, and then the Regional Review, and lo and behold, the New York Times. And we've got the candidates, 2 on the set and 1 on the phone, Eric Smith, Chris Knight, and Richard Moore. Hey, guys.
Hey. How you doing?
I mean, is this awesome?
It's wonderful.
Yeah, I thought it was special being in the Regional Review, but now that I've hit the New York Times, I guess it really is special.
Well, the thing I got to ask you is because all of these commercials are little non-conventional, I guess is the way to say it.
Quirky. Chris has got a good word, quirky.
Quirky? I mean, you know, the first night I launched that commercial and showed, people said they wondered about your mental health.
Here's what I got to say about that. I'm a guy who did a stunt to draw attention to something that's very, very serious. And then you've got the elected officials in D.C. that sit around and do nothing and let it happen. Now, which of us is the more mature and serious about the problem?
All right, this man stays on message.
I did Pink Floyd.
Huh?
Pink Floyd.
Yeah, and of course, you had ericsmith.com in the New York Times, and
Right.
You're getting hits. Tell me about that.
About 300 hits since it hit. And
But I clicked on it, and when I hit it, it said something like, what did it say, guys?
you have to put the H in there. It's ericHsmith.com. The guy over at ericsmith.com is not very libertarian friendly, and I've tried to buy the website. He won't sell it to me.
Yeah, let's do that. Like, we got to show this if we can, guys. Let's see if we go to our type chat too.
But you have to do ericHsmith.com. That's why I purchased the domain Rockingham County Schools.net to make it a little bit easier for folks to type that in.
Yeah, because we went to the website today and it said something like,
nothing to see here, move on.
yeah.
That's not mine. That is not me. That's Eric
Does this guy not
Smith.
like you or something?
He hates me, and he hates libertarian mail. So if you really want to upset this guy, copy Eric at ericsmith.com whenever you send me something, and we can...
Where does he live?
California. And I have offered a substantial sum for that domain.
How much money?
$6,000 is what I've offered.
What?
And he will not sell it.
$6,000 to get this straightened out?
And that's, no, my domain is ericHsmith.com.
Right.
I tried to buy ericsmith.com, and he refuses to sell it.
Hey, Eric, I'll sell you anything I got for $6,000.
Well, if you had ericsmith.com, Richard, I would certainly buy it from you.
Well, Richard, what is it that you you remember I told you that these ads were quirky enough that they would get national attention? You remember I told you that?
Yes.
And you didn't believe me.
Yeah, well, it turns out you're right. And by the way, Chris, your newest ad, right on. I really like Chris's latest ad. That's the best one yet. He's making me and Eric look bad with that new ad. That's very clever, Chris. Good job.
Well, there's only 14 words in the ad, and for the last one, and this is the last commercial, I wanted to do something a little different.
Have you seen it yet? Is it on?
It's on. It's the one where I'm
holding the things
in black and white.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
Who in the world does, for the most part, a silent political ad? And I didn't want to say anything. I just wanted to hold up, this is what I believe in, and just lay it out for people, simple as I could.
You should have held up the sign that said, I'm Chris Knight and I paid for this ad, and said absolutely nothing.
But I think by law you actually have to verbalize it.
Oh, who cares what the law says?
No, I'm following the...
Anyway, you did a great job with it, Chris, and the background music, everything, it just comes together so well. I'm envious. You did a real good job on that.
This is what, I'm surprised no one's commented on this. If you look, okay, we're running the commercial now. The books I have behind me, I'm going to tell you what books are behind me.
That might be interesting.
The Quran. I see the Quran.
Well, there's
Satanic verses.
There's all the Harry Potter books. There's all the Harry Potter books. There's
books.
You can see Gray Fox. That's a book about Robert E. Lee. Next to that is the first seriously researched book about Oskar Schindler's life. Okay, I've got Helter.
Please tell me you didn't place those books for that.
No, they're in my bookshelf. Okay?
All right.
I've got Helter Skelter. I've got Richard Matheson's classic vampire novel, I Am Legend. I've got various Bible study aids. I've got the most eclectic book collection maybe in the county. And I'm just surprised no one has commented on that.
Well, you know, one thing, if you're in the New York Times, there's the possibility that this could even get bigger by election time because...
I'm waiting for Oprah to call.
You want Oprah?
And Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah. We want Oprah.
What show do you want, Richard?
Huh?
What show do you want to go on?
Oprah. You're nobody until you've been on Oprah.
Oprah?
Look at Dr. Phil. I mean,
see, Oprah could save the bookstore.
If I can't get on Oprah, I'll take Jerry Springer.
I know, but Oprah could save the bookstore. Think about it.
Yeah.
Well, the book of the month that she has?
That's right.
You could be the book of the month.
That's right. Hey, Chucky, have you told everybody where I'm at?
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
We got
good
breaking news of sorts. And you're at the hospital, right?
That's right. I'm now not just Billy Bob. I'm Grandpa Billy Bob.
Okay.
I'm in my daughter's hospital room right now with her and Debbie and my son-in-law Richard and a new arrival in the family, Jackson Luke Miller, 7 1/4 pounds. Very handsome lad.
I think, there we go.
There's the picture.
Sweet. Congratulations.
Thank you. He doesn't look a thing like me, not acting like me either, because
He's a lot thinner than you are.
He's a lot thinner than I am. He's very well behaved, been very quiet. And let's see, you guys are looking at some of the slides now, I think, aren't you?
Oh, yes, we are.
Hey, now here's the cool thing. I'm actually in the hospital room all the way down here in Mooresville watching WGSR on the internet live and seeing Pink and I and Baby Jack on the screen.
That's awesome.
And we've got a baby on the way, sir.
That's the best picture.
Yeah, of course, I'm about a 15-second delay behind you guys. Right now, we're looking at Baby Jack.
Hey, Richard, do you think that my son that'll be here next week and Baby Jack could play together?
Yeah, sure. Yours is due any moment now. Right?
Any moment now. We're at the doctor's office today, and they had actually seen the New York Times article, and she reads the New York Times. That's how she heard about it. So,
Excellent.
But yeah, our baby will be here shortly.
Well, let me ask you, Richard, were you nervous this afternoon?
Nervous? Well, no, I was more excited. I got a call early not too early, but this morning I got the call from my daughter. She was actually in the hospital letting me know she was there, and they were just patiently waiting. And I was just excited and anxious to leave the store, get on the road, and get down here. And Jack was born about 2:30, I guess 30 minutes, 45 minutes before we actually made it here. But everybody's in good shape, and we're all excited and so happy, and Mom's doing good, Baby's good. And
How's Debbie doing?
Baby's doing great. He's over here in Daddy's arms in a rocking chair right now, and this is our first grandchild, and of course we're pretty high right now.
Right. Is it weird?
Now it was weird thinking about it for the last 9 months, but now that it's happened, it doesn't seem weird anymore. It just seems exciting and a joyous time. It's no longer weird.
Right. Now, we've got some more breaking news. We understand that you're going to be in the Christmas parade, possibly with the lady with the Misty Valley Boys.
Hey, he handed it off to me, guys.
Okay.
Congratulations, Debbie.
Congratulations, Debbie.
Thanks, guys. I hope you'll tell everybody that the store will be closed tomorrow because we're staying here with our daughter and son-in-law and our brand new baby.
All right. Hey, is it true that Richard's going to be riding the Christmas parade with Miss Misty Valley?
If she's able to be off work that night, she will be.
Oh, really?
I can dress up if she can't.
Oh.
All right, Debbie. Congratulations.
Beautiful baby.
Thank you.
What's one word that can describe it all tonight?
Absolutely awesome.
All right.
Good deal.
Well, I'll particularly that for you.
Thank you.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Debbie.
All right, guys.
That's sweet.
This definitely has. What it does is it's proof that it pays off to be an individual.
That's what libertarianism's about.
Okay, to be yourself, to be a little different, and it definitely has gotten all the most attention. I mean, the other candidates probably don't have half the name recognition that you guys do because y'all are willing to kind of stick your neck out.
Well, you know what's really neat about this? It's not the fact that it's our names there. The New York Times does not mention us by name, but that's fine. I mean, our pictures are there. Okay, what it did...
You would have liked it better, Chris. I know you would have.
My name was there.
Yeah, his name was there. I should have done what he did, okay?
Yeah.
But it really did draw attention to this little race with its 16 candidates. And, a good friend of mine made this comment that there's so much creativity that has been coming out of this election between Eric's ad, my ad, Richard's ad. The other candidates are doing some creative stuff I've seen. And you know what? This is the way a political race should be done. We are all friendly with each other. Look, some of us are helping each other out. I've offered to make commercials for other candidates.
Who would you like to make a commercial for? How about Reida Drum?
Oh, I would love to work with Reida. I'm going to make another movie sometime, and I would love. I mean, Reida. She's got a great acting background. I mean, didn't you used to be on Broadway, Rita?
Not Broadway, just short of it.
Yeah, let's show
Okay.
Yeah, guess what? We got Reida coming on.
That's right.
I've got an exclusive with Miss Drum tonight.
But you see,
And her
this
boa.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
election, this is how elections should be. It's positive. It is the individuals. We're coming out. Let the voters decide. Let the chips fall where they may. We're not trying to fool you. We're trying to be ourselves, be unique, be authentic. And so when you go to the polls Tuesday, he's very authentic. What you see is what you get, folks. And we haven't tried to pull the wool over your eyes or anything. And I'm really proud of how this whole campaign, this whole race has been. I'm proud of my campaign. I think everyone has run a good campaign. This is the way it should be all over the country. And if we can be an
Can I
inspiration.
just ditto that?
Yeah.
I mean, I agree.
All right, Nance, it's getting too mushy.
Well, I mean, Chris and I have actually worked great together since the very beginning. Chris and I have had some dialogue, and
I'm bored
some
with you
other
guys. We
candidates.
got Reida coming up. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
See ya.
Take
Vote
care.
for me on Tuesday. Eric Smith.
Nightforboard.org.
Hi, I'm Christopher Knight, candidate for school board, and I paid for this ad.